This morning we are at the Puli bus station. We are going to make our way down to the Taichung HSR. The bus that we'll be catching is the 6899. It will take about 1.5 hours, and it is best to be early. Although the bus comes every half an hour, there's always a line up straight away, especially in the morning. That's the peak hour. We'll see how we go, and we should be making our trip today. The plan is to go to Chiayi. That's why we are going to the Taichung HSR. The bus from Puli to the HSR only took about less than an hour, which is really efficient. And now we are here to catch the high-speed rail to Chiayi. 45 minutes later, we arrive at Chiayi HSR station. Now we'll be catching a free shuttle bus to get to the Chiayi train station, and then that's where we gonna look for a hotel from there. After 40 minutes of bus ride, we eventually get from the HSR station to the Chiayi station here. Right in front of the station is our hotel, starting at the 11th floor. Just can't look away. This is a turkey restaurant, so we are going to have some turkey meal. This turkey drumstick literally just falls off the bone. Fell off the bone, as I say. It's very well marinated. Got that sweetness to it. It's very nice, and the meat is like really soft. Wonderful. So the last thing to try is the turkey rice. I like the turkey meat because it's low fat, and the sauce just makes it perfectly. Just sweeten it slightly. And the egg, they fried it a bit, and it is still oozing, as you can see, oozing. This is a great place for a visit. It is old tiles from Taiwan, whereby the building being demolished were quite old, some of them over 100 years old, and this particular individual decided that to preserve the heritage of Taiwan, he went around, start plucking the tiles from the building and put them in here in a museum. How amazing! This is story about the Three Kingdom. This place has 2 levels, and there are more tiles on top. Olden day potty. There's a squat, and in the background is a beautiful bathtub. This building itself is also preserved. It is very old, and you got the this is at the moment I'm on the roof cavity itself, and you can see that they've done a great job in keeping this preserved. We walk about 650 meters from the previous place, and you come to this place here called the Song of the Forest. And this particular dome is made out of railway sleepers. It's pretty cool. On the way to Hinoki village, there is a railway museum. You can find this place. It is called the Chiayi Garage Park. It is I guess almost a graveyard of old locomotive, the engine as well as the rest of the carriage. Very interesting. After a 10 minutes walk, then you get to this place called Hinoki village, and it is a lot of old Japanese building back in the days, and the place was Taiwan was colonized by the Japanese. So this village is here, I guess, as a reminder. It is actually quite a big compound here, and there are a lot of houses and something to admire. And yeah, it's a nice place to just hang out. It's very humid today, so a day like this, it's quite cooling under the shade. It's perfect. Ooh, that's a mango tree. Cool. For dinner tonight, we'll be going around Wenhua Street Night Market, and it looks really interesting. The street is a lot wider, but the thing is, you're sharing traffic with the motorbikes, so there are a lot of cars and more. We just saw a car, so you're sharing traffic with the bikes and the cars while you're eating, and it's going to be interesting. We found this drunken chicken place, and so we're gonna try one. So this is the drunken chicken. I can smell the a very strong Chinese wine being used here. Your chicken is a bit tougher than what I'm used to, but I like it. You know, it's well cooked. It's a cold meal, cold dish. The flavor is just amazing. The wine kicks in, smells amazing as well. So yeah, it's that very typical Chinese wine with a bit of pepper in there. He put some pepper in there, and it tastes amazing. We decided to try the potato bowls, and this guy is like pressing it into the oil while it's cooking and frying. Such an interesting process here. So it comes in two colors, and it's very light in the hand. I actually thought it's going to be really solid. Oh, it's empty. The inside is hollow. Some chewiness in there. Took out a lot of the crispiness, and it's sweet. So this is the other color, the yellow one. Probably just potato, but let's see. It's just potato. There's this dessert shop that you can find in the corner between Guaho Street and Lanjing Street. The different things that they're gonna serve you. I'm gonna try this. I'm getting a brain freeze. In such a hot day, this is what you need to cool down. Tastes great. That was just red bean I dug out, and on one side is peanut as well. It's not as sweet. That's why I like it. There's a lot of ice to dig through though. This morning we are on our way to Alishan. To get there, we are at the Chiayi train station, and we bought our tickets yesterday because I heard that it does run out. And each of the ticket has seats and cabin assigned. To get to your stop, you need to get into the Chiayi station and turn right and walk all the way to the end. And it is a special line, separate from the main line. We'll be getting on this train, and it's supposed to take about 2.5 hours to get up to Fenqihu station first, and then we'll have to catch a bus from there to Alishan. So the trip is broken up into two parts. We're in carriage 3, and all the seats are assigned. This is us. So after about 2.5 hours train ride, we finally arrive at Fenqihu station. Now the plan is to have a quick lunch here and then catch a bus from here to Alishan National Park entrance. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we're gonna do our best to get there. catch the bus to Alishan, we have to walk over the railway line and into this street here, and there should be a bus stop that will take us to Alishan National Park. Because of the cherry blossom season, the shuttle bus can only stop one stop down the hill. So if you're at the top of the hill where the station was, we had to walk about 200 meters down the hill, and it's on the right hand side. Yeah, lucky Sarah saw the sign, otherwise we would have been a bit lost. Anyway, we're waiting for the bus right now, and hopefully it arrives in time. After an hour of bus ride from Fenqihu station, now we have just arrived at the Alishan Transport station, and this is the start of our journey in Alishan. This is the Alishan train station. You can actually catch that train there for another 3 stations if you wish, but we are going to walk it. We are literally in the clouds at the moment. Really great to see that there's some cherry blossom coming through. Apparently it's the season. So we arrived at the Chiayi station. This is the first stop. It took us about 23 minutes climbing up the hill. It's about a bit over a K away, and up in the hills a bit further up. So the climb was okay. It wasn't too bad, and we are rewarded by this view. There's a lot of forests with very tall trees. This kind of looks amazing. They made this beautiful path that makes it so much easier to walk from one spot to another. After a 700 meters walk, we are now at the Elder Sisters Pond. After a 800 meter walk through the forest, we arrive at the Shaoshen Temple. It is under renovation at the moment, so we are not able to see its full glory, but we're gonna go inside and have a look anyway. So this is a cake that you donate money to get. I put in $5, and I'm not sure exactly how much it is, but everyone just seems to be just putting the same amount. It feels like glutinous on the outside. I have a feeling that there may be some red bean in there, paste. It's like mochi. Sure enough, it's red bean. It tastes sweet, and the mochi is perfect. Like, it is so soft. It is very good. It is a beautiful walk so far in this Alishan Park, and we're now walking away from the Shaoshen Temple. A great mochi dessert meal there, and we're gonna make our way back down the hill to the entrance and calling it a day at the mountains. What do you think of the Alishan, honey?
I think the forest is very beautiful, and it's a bit of a walk, so you want to have a level of fitness. And I think that my Pilates workout this morning is actually helping. So I'm down with that. Yeah? What about you?
Yeah, I think my fitness has improved a lot since the start of this trip. Climbing the hills and steps is not a problem. We're now waiting for our bus to get back to Chiayi train station, and you wait inside the 7-Eleven at the entrance of the Alishan National Park entrance. Yeah, so this is a 4:10. There are only a few buses that goes every hour, and the last bus being 5:10. So we're gonna catch the 4:10 just in case that the bus is a bit too full. So if you do plan to bus it back to Chiayi, make sure you come and wait in line a bit earlier because it does get packed. There's a long line, and you gotta make sure to get on the bus. Or reserve the seats. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to wait for the next one. So be aware of that, especially in the later of the day, okay? After 2 hours and 10 minutes, we finally made it back to Chiayi. We decided to stop a lot earlier than the train station, partly because the place that we want to eat is along Wenhua Road, and it is a place called Smart Fish for fish head soup. So we're looking for that place today. And back in the market though, we have to walk through this same market that we had that we went yesterday. So quite interesting. In this restaurant, we ordered the fish head, of course. Look at the vegetables, and there's some bean curd in there. And as you dig further, that is where the fish head is, or part of it anyway. And then we complement it with the famous turkey rice. I'll try the rice first. It's a bit tricky.
On the outside, so the fish is actually slightly
The sauce on the turkey, and the turkey is so beautiful. And
chocolate and meat there
it's-
as well. Apparently it's eel or seasonal fish, so I'm going to try and grab some fish.
it is a lot nicer than the first one that we went to yesterday. And the turkey meat is very soft. It's easy to chew.
And looks like some
And the sauce in there is fantastic. So I'm gonna try the fish head now. Oh,
yeah, it's been fried on the outside, so it's all sort of sticking
so they
together.
fried it on the outside, but this is very tender. It's not overfrying fish. They marinated slightly, and there's this breading on top of that, which is very nice. That's a big chunk with the coating on the outside. So I'm gonna try the soup. Wow, tastes amazing. Don't know how to describe it. Like, it's sweet, spicy, and there are a lot of vegetables and tofu in there as well that mix it in there. So the flavor is very interesting. I didn't expect it to be sweet, but it is. We are at the Kitty Cat 7-Eleven at the moment.
Hello Kitty.
Oh, Kitty Cat. Why do I call it Kitty Cat?
I have no idea.
It's Hello Kitty theme, but it says stay cute. We gotta get some stuff here. 7-Eleven.